Hi, beautiful people. Good evening. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, my love, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day again to all of you. You know, my earlier live stream today was pretty intense and heavy. I acknowledge that. I want to recognize that. And thank you to those of you who watched it. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. You know, I was at the beach. We were only there for a short time, Anthony and I. And then, as mentioned, I was RSVP'd to this beautiful event. I recently met this amazing goddess over here. She's actually from Canada, but like me, spending time down here at the moment. And she is amazing. She's done many ayahuasca ceremonies. She feels called to be a healer, like literally. Mi vida, por favor. She, yeah, so she organized this. I was mispronouncing it. They call it a cacao ceremony, followed by an ecstatic dance event, followed by a sound bath, sound healing. Anyway, guys, I have no words. It was an incredibly healing experience, and I am so grateful. Yeah, while you were playing, yes, my love, please don't interrupt me, Vida. Yeah, so I'm really grateful. It was very healing. If you ever have a chance to participate in an ecstatic dance type event, I highly recommend it. In Toronto, they used to have something similar to that at Dovercourt House, an event called The Move. Obviously, I'm aware of the situation in Toronto right now, the bans on gatherings and all that. I certainly hope people are still organizing hush hush events in their homes, because dance and music are such powerful healers. The music was very spiritual music. It was world music. I cried. I had it was very healing. You know, it felt like, okay, you're a little kid, but you're pretty awesome too, my handsome. Yeah. Okay, mi vida. Okay, Anthony. Anyway, I've asked you not to interrupt, por favor. I've asked you to not interrupt, please. Okay, so yeah, so you know what, I had to calm down, because you know the events of last night were very intense, and I had to come to peace again, you know, and more than anything, I felt that I had to accept things for what they were. Obviously, lo que pasó pasó, as they say in Spanish. Whatever happened happened. And even though I may have desired a different set of things to have happened, that's not what happened, you know. And I'm sure my companion had his own reasons for doing things. And as some of you pointed out, he probably tried to protect me in the moment, in the heat of the moment. We all do the best we can. I felt called to act in a certain way, and at the same time, I have to allow for the fact that other people are not me. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, and again, I got these insights in ayahuasca that everything, as I mentioned to you guys, all the darkness that's coming to the surface, it's coming in order to be healed, to be processed. So yes, I do think it was very synchronistic that I happened upon such a heavy incident last night right before my eyes. Never in my life I had witnessed something like this, and I hope I never do again. But with that said, you know, I feel like I did have a role to play. And furthermore, again, an understanding that also came to me during ayahuasca, and you know, during an event like tonight. I'll post a 30-second video so you guys have an idea of what we were up to with the ecstatic dancing. We were doing it at a yoga studio, and then we literally walked out on Quinta Avenida, and passerbys were stopping by and joining us in the dancing. It was really special. And again, the insight that I had, that Mexico will lead the world, like this is a hot spot for the light. Mi vida, por favor, Anthony. So anyway, so I feel a lot more at peace right now. You're feeling peace too? I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, Anthony really enjoyed connecting with some of my lovely companions at the ecstatic dance event. There were so many wonderful people from all over the world. A handful of locals, mostly expats, mostly travelers. it was really special. It was really special and very healing. And my love, can you please let me finish, Anthony? Please, please, Anthony, please. So so anyway, I've come to accept things. I've come to accept the situation. I was reminded during this ecstatic dance, which is almost like a dancing meditation. It's sometimes you'll be lying down, like you really do whatever your body calls you to do, and the music is spiritual music. I have no words. Just if you ever have a chance to try it, I highly, highly recommend it. Absolutely beautiful. So, um, yeah, I feel like I healed a lot of the. I don't like the word trauma, but I feel like what I experienced last night was definitely a shock to the system. It was trauma on some level, and yeah, I was able to process that a lot faster than if I had to do that on my own without the help of this supportive community. So I'm very fortunate that I was able to participate in this beautiful ceremony. And um, and even though I still have some judgment around what happened, I feel, I guess, closer to forgiveness with regards to this person. And in fact, he's coming over in the next 20 minutes or so. So yeah, we didn't really. I left that long voice message for him in the morning, and I didn't say anything more. And then he contacted me, and like, hey, am I gonna see you today? Como si nada, like like nothing happened. Um, yeah, I'm sure I have more lessons to learn. Um, yeah, at the end of the day, in ayahuasca, the message I got that in the greater scheme of things, it's all okay. And and again, in my ayahuasca journey, one of the messages I got was with regards to the children. The Yeah, my love. Uh, I'm talking about the children that unfortunately have been subject to all manner of abuse, and you guys who are in the know exactly what I'm talking about. But the message I got, and it was light as day, was that these are very powerful light beings that came or are coming into the planet at this time in order to really heal that deep darkness. And they know their nature as light beings to such an extent that at the deeper level, whatever may happen to their physical bodies, they know it's just a physical body, because they're really powerful light beings. I know you may find this controversial, you may disagree. This is a message that came to me during ayahuasca. Um, so, yeah, people are wondering if you want to know what happened. I invite you to watch my earlier live stream that I posted today from the beach. Um, yeah, you're a good kid, Anthony. You're awesome. So yeah, and so similarly, the beings that are choosing certain alternative lifestyles that are so difficult for the mass consciousness to accept, unfortunately, I'd like to think we're doing better and better in that regard. But unfortunately, last night's events um, would show, obviously, there's still a lot of intolerance, a lot of ignorance in the world. These are similarly powerful beings. People, there's no accident in the universe, there's no accidental incarnation. That's what I've come to believe. We're all here for a reason. We all have our powerful life missions. So I really want to acknowledge people like that woman yesterday who was subject to violence because she was born a man, chose to become a woman. Every right to do so. It's her body. She can do whatever she wants to do. So, and then to be subjected to violence because of that, it is heartbreaking. And at the same time, I really have a deep sense that she and others like her are helping heal humanity, because the abusers, people who were perpetrating the violence, I trust that the next time they come across someone like that, they're gonna think twice, especially when people intervene, especially when there are consequences for their actions, especially when, someone like myself yelled at them, like, what class of men are you? What are you doing? Like, that should hurt their machismo, their inappropriate ego, their confused ego, you know. Anyway, you guys, yeah, there was some heavy stuff. Um, and again, I believe I was meant to be there, witnessing that. You know, I was there for a reason. Um, Number one, again, for sure, I was meant to make a difference in in the midst of that moment, and I did what I could. I could have perhaps done more, but again, I'm not blaming myself for not having done more. I did what I could in the moment, and at the same time, um, again, it's just darkness being purged, you know, and it's really hard to see. Of course, it's really hard to see something like that. Um, but we all have a lesson to learn, and maybe the people that were present who saw me yell out and who saw that man, the black man that I told you about, interfere, maybe they will have learned a lesson too. Maybe next time they won't stand by and see injustice like that being done to another human being. That's my hope. That's my hope, that when things like this happen, we all learn. Anybody who is present, I really hope they learn something from that. So, yeah, I am still processing to some extent, although again, I feel a lot more in peace. I am almost ready to forgive this person. I feel like my companion, the person I was telling you about, yeah, I want to forgive him. I want to be able to accept people for who they are, not for who I want them to be. Whoever may be in my life, you know, we're all imperfect human beings. None of us is perfect. We all have various flaws. I have various flaws myself. You know, I'm very messy. Thank goodness here hiring a cleaning lady is not such a large investment. Ha ha ha. I'm very grateful for that. In fact, I have to call her. Never mind. You know, things like that. Like, you know, I will, you know, yeah, it's very interesting because even during my meditative dance today, I asked for help to heal those areas of my life that I find difficult, you know, like being organized, paperwork, taxes. See, yeah, we all need help, and yeah, you know, once I understood in my ayahuasca ceremonies the interconnectedness of everything and how we're all really part of a unified field, one big whole, where everything is possible. Anything that hurts us, anything that brings us sadness, pain, all of it can be healed by this greater, whatever you want to call it, this unified field, this greater power. This, you know, the term unified field came to me. All of it can be healed. All of it can be made pure. Physical ailments of any kind. Nothing is more powerful than the light. Nothing is more powerful than love. Compassion is right up there with love. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn and practice compassion. I'm grateful. And I can't say I look forward. I can't say I look forward to any more such intense lessons. I'd say, universe, if you want, like, just take it easy on me for the next little while, por favor. I may go to another ayahuasca ceremony maybe in a couple of weeks. I feel like I would just get a deeper level of healing. As my brother explained, it's really like peeling layers of an onion. You get a deeper level of understanding every time you do a ceremony, and a deeper level of healing. And since we're all not perfect, and since we all have areas of ourselves that we could work on, these plant medicines, as my insight came, you know, I really feel they were given to us by the elders, by our ancestors, for times like these. So I will accept that gift. I'm very blessed to live here in Mexico right now, where these sort of sacred plants are available, readily available, and at a very fair price. It's amazing. You know, like, one ceremony here costs like 2,000 pesos. That's about $138 Canadian dollars, or 100 US dollars. Yeah, how blessed I am. You know, that being said, even if you have to pay Canadian prices, I would still highly recommend it, as I've mentioned. Anyway, everyone, thank you for. I just want to let you know that I'm okay. Yeah. Okay. My son goes, "Thank you guys for listening to my mommy." um, yeah. I just want to let you know that I'm better now. I feel like I've healed from last night to now. I feel more at peace, and for sure there's more healing we can do both for ourselves and the world. And another message that came to me today, and it was so clear as I was dancing with these other beautiful human beings, when one of us heal, we all heal. When one of us heals, we all heal. um, so it is it's in our own best interest to help our fellow human beings deal with their hurts and heal their traumas, because the more empowered and awake and at peace we all are, the better the world we're going to live in. We are all in this together, not in this facetious and way that they're telling us, obviously, but on a very deep level, we are all in this together. It's a unified field out there. We really are all connected.
I love
And
my mommy.
thank you, my love. He loves me. He's a sweetheart. He's a good kid, my son.
You love your son.
I love you, my handsome, of course. Okay. Thanks again, everyone, for listening. Thank you for caring. I know a few of you sent me messages asking if I'm okay. Yes, I am okay. Yeah, I went through something intense. Um, it could have been worse, for sure, but well, that was pretty bad. What I saw last night, I'm really, yeah. But it was meant to happen, and I think, because I know we're all connected, and because I was a witness to something like that, I feel that I can make a difference for those types of situations. That if I heal my experience and send love to this person, send love to even those abusers. I know I didn't have any kind words for them earlier today. Obviously, they're just unconscious human beings. I know I used very strong language earlier today. I was still very hurt and affected. Um, that's unconsciousness. That's especially when somebody's under the influence of drugs, alcohol, whatever, and they're completely unconscious, eyes glazed over. It's almost akin to possession, you know. Anyway, everyone.
So art is my favorite game.
Okay, my handsome, I'm happy for you. Okay, anyway.
¿Qué pasa, mamá? ¿Estás bien?
Estoy mejor ahorita, mi amor. I'm better now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thank you for caring. And
Thanks.
and I look forward to moving this world forward in a positive fashion moving forward. And we are doing that. Honestly, like I said, there's a lot of healing going on. And keep in mind, should you come across any kind of darkness in your path, and of course, there's fucking plenty of it right now in Canada and in so many parts of the world, just know that it's coming to the surface to be purged, never to return again, never to return again. We're getting rid of it. We are literally processing it. And again, in my Aya journey recently, I saw at the energetic level, all this stuff is getting neutralized. So stand strong, my friends, stand strong. Yes, we are passing through some very interesting times. Um, but it's all for a higher purpose. It's all because we are evolving as humans on this planet. Many years ago, I read this amazing book called Handbook for the New Paradigm. Handbook for, I think it was a new paradigm. Handbook for a new paradigm. It's supposed to be channeled. You can find it on the internet for free. Very powerful. It made a profound difference on my life in moments when I needed it the most. It was given to me by one of these very powerful light beings that I met very synchronistically in my early 20s. I think I might have been 19 actually at the time. And in that book, there is a phrase that says, "We are humans becoming, help us to become. We are humans becoming, help us to become." That's what's happening, my friends. We are humans becoming, help us to become. And when you say help us, again, as I saw in my ayahuasca journey, my most recent one, there is a lot of help being offered to humanity at this point in time. There are beautiful light beings that are literally holding our hand to help us evolve into our next stage as beings. I really don't, it's maybe the earth itself is ascending, or us as humans, but like there's definitely a major positive change going on underneath the surface, and these old paradigms are literally becoming dismantled. These paradigms of control, perhaps. Thank you, UT. I think that's how you pronounce your name.
Mommy's the best.
My son has had some flattering words about me today. That's very sweet of him. Yeah, somebody says you were meant to see that at that moment, to speak out, which in turn instigated others to step in and come to the person's aid. I had to do what I had, I felt called to do it, and at the same time, I'd like to drop the judgment for people who didn't have it in them to take similar action. That includes my companion and other people who are just standing by. That's why some of us at this point in time are being called to be the ones to lead the change. And obviously, well, no, I'm not to be facetious, but I feel like, those of us with eyes to see, nos toca a nosotros, meaning it's almost our duty. We don't have a choice in the matter. I didn't feel like I had a choice. Like for me, it was like I had to intervene, and at the same time, yeah, practicing compassion towards others who are not ready. All we can do, my friends, is lead by example, and then have compassion for our fellow human beings. I was being very judgmental towards my companion last night and said some strong words to him. Yeah, I will do my best to see the good in him. He does have many positive qualities, as do all of us, and they may not be identical to mine. It would be weird if all of us had like the exact same qualities. So yeah, I want to drop the judgment and live as much as possible with compassion. I feel that would help the world. My neighbors are having a little party on the terrace upstairs. So anyway, I will. I'll end this, and thank you all again for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for everything you are doing in your life to create positive change, to be kind to others, to empower your fellow human beings, to speak kindness. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for every positive action you're taking, both in your own life and in the lives of the ones surrounding you. And compassion also includes self-compassion. We all drop the ball sometimes. We're certainly not perfect. None of us are perfect. All of us are doing our best to improve ourselves, to get to the next level of, to be, well, I'd like to think, people are, well, at least I know you, my friends. I know you're the type of people that are self-aware, and you do your best to be a better person every day. And life certainly gives us what we're ready for. And when things happen, even though they may feel like coming out of left field, that's like, why did I have to go through that? You were ready for it. Otherwise, the universe would have not put you at that place in time. You know what I mean? It's you had to be there. You make a difference wherever you are, and you can make a difference, and you can continue making a difference. That's right. And all this healing that all of us are doing is ultimately helping create a better world. I am 100% certain of that. Because when you have a world of healed, at peace, empowered human beings, imagine the type of world we're going to live in. That's the world of the future, my friends. And again, the more we work on ourselves, the more we stay connected to the light, to our soul, to our inner guidance, the more we're going to be able to take this world in a much more positive direction. And I'm so blessed to be here in Playa, where there are so many awake, aware individuals, really, really working hard on themselves through so many modalities. I am really, really blessed. I don't know, my handsome. Anyway, I'll let you guys go for tonight. Thank you again for your listening, for your love, for your support.
Listening to mommy.
Okay, Anthony. Here, I'll show you,
I
Anthony.
want a new name.
Okay, my love. Well, if you want a new name, you can choose a new name, my love. Okay, but I think you have to be 16 for that officially. Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, whenever you're ready, then we'll work on it. But I like your name. I think you chose that name.
No,
Mi amor. Okay. Okay, my loves. Okay, everybody. Yeah. Much love to all of you. Have a good night. Get some rest. Have a peaceful week next week. And happy Valentine's Day. Happy Self-Love Day. Stay strong. Much love to all of you. Thank you, UT. Thank you very much. Much love to all of us. May we be blessed. May we all be healed. May humanity be healed. May our planet be healed. May we live in love as much as possible all the days of our lives, Much love. Bless you guys.